You are welcome in Ramanujan B classes. Today we are going to have a discussion over new topic based on 10th class, the very first chapter, that is real numbers. I hope you might be knowing what are real numbers as I discussed the same in my previous video. Real numbers, set of rational as well as irrational numbers. When rational and irrational both are taken together, that becomes a set of real numbers. Real number has come from complex number like this. So today's pattern is rational and irrational. Irrational numbers, the numbers which are not rational, they are known as irrational numbers. For example, pi is irrational number. Root 2, this is also irrational number. Root 3, root 5, and 1.10101000010001 and so on. See, this pattern is known as non-terminating, non-repeating, or in other words you can say it non-repeating, non-recurring. These are the irrational numbers. Now question comes, what is pi? Most oftenly, this question is asked in every interview of mathematics teachers. What is pi? Define pi. Pi is a Greek letter. Pi is a Greek letter, and it is constant ratio of the circumference of a circle to its diameter. It doesn't matter how large or how small your circle is. The ratio of circumference to the diameter is always constant. That constant is known as pi. We take approx value of pi 22/7 or 3.14 in order to do calculations in mathematics. Okay, the first chapter, real number, and we are supposed to do two concepts, HCF and LCM, in this video. Now HCF you might have done in your junior classes. HCF stands for highest common factor. This is highest common factor. And when we discuss about LCM, the exact expansion of LCM is least common multiple. This is your LCM, and HCF is highest common factor. One more name is there for HCF, that is GCD. Now again question will arise in your mind, what does it mean, greatest common divisor? Is that clear? Greatest common divisor. For example, you are given two numbers. Let us take two numbers 16 and 20, and we are asked what will be the HCF of these two numbers. First and foremost thing is that LCM is always greater than HCF when you are given two numbers. Remember it, mind it. LCM is always greater than HCF. For example, you are given two numbers 16 and 20, and you are asked what will be the highest common factor of these two terms, these two numbers. Okay, first and foremost thing is that, what is the basic concept? 16 and this is 20. If you write tables of these two, like this, in this pattern you have to write it like this. This is the table, and so on, like this. Now see, there might be a number. See, this is 80, 80. 80 is multiple of 16 and 80 is multiple of 20. Moreover, if you make factors of 16 and 20, what happens over here is like this. Make prime factors of these two numbers. What do you get? You get a pattern like this. Now see, HCF and LCM, this is some sort of comparison. Don't get tensed, don't get confused. I have written a table of 16 and 20. There is a meaning, there is a logic in it, and I have made prime factors of 16 and 20 as well. See, 16, 1 is factor of this, 2 is factor, 4 is factor, 8 is factor, 16 is also factor of this. If you consider factors of 20, 1 is there, 2 is there, 4 is there, 5 is there, and 10 is there, and 20 is there. So these are the factors. Now we have to consider HCF, highest common factor. So what are the common factors in this? 1 is there, 2 is there, 4 is there. If we proceed further, we don't find any common factor. So what happens is over here is, see, this is your highest common factor. 4 becomes your highest common factor, because if we go beyond 4, we don't find any such number which is common in both these two. So that's why this is your highest common factor. If we switch over to LCM, then least common multiple, smallest number which is multiple of 16 as well as 20. So if we write table, what we find over here, 80 is the smallest number which is multiple of 16 as well as 20. So our LCM, least common multiple, becomes 80. See, before 80 we don't find any common multiple. Before 80 we don't find any common multiple of 16 and 20 as well. I think this is the very basic concept you might have understood. Thank you for watching. Share it, like it, subscribe it, and I will meet you in the next video with more informations, that is Euclid division algorithm, Euclid division lemma, how to find HCF by long division method. Stay fit, stay blessed. Good luck.